killer within you. Ay. Ay. Muerte. Ay. We have a special guest. Come back. Come back.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Hi.
Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra. Por amor.
Welcome, mi gente, to another episode of El Latino Rudio.
Latin noise.
I'm your boy, Gianni Dones.
This is your girl, Evie.
And I am Bronx Papito.
Wepa. How are you guys? How are you?
You get a whip eye. I don't get nothing.
Because we in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Bronx
We the
Papito.
Bronx Papito. in the
Wepa?
house, yo.
No
You know what I'm
wepa.
saying?
Right along.
Anyway, how are you guys? How you doing? How are you?
I'm good. As you can see, they repossessed our table, so
Yes, because we need, we have
Charles
a
didn't make the
GoFund.
payment, so,
you didn't
you
make
know.
the payment.
that's what bought the coffee.
So nos van a votar.
Yeah.
¡Pa'
I got nowhere to put my
fuera!
coffee, so imagínate.
Pero mira.
I'm gonna have to get one of those pouches in the back with a straw.
I know. Or the little, the little, what's that called? The knapsack, whatever that you put around your
Fanny pack.
the fanny pack, the snapsack.
Fanny pack.
Knapsack. Coño,
Snapsack. I put snacks in those sacks.
Ooh,
I don't know.
She made a rhyme.
I don't know about you guys, but when I go to the movies and stuff like that, I have my fanny pack when I fill it up with snacks.
You cheap.
That's straight up.
Yes, because they're too expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive?
Too
or
expensive.
They too expensive.
Expensive?
Yes, expensive.
They're expensive.
Yes, expensive.
It's mind-boggling.
It's mind-boggling.
They're too expensive.
Anyway,
Yeah.
people, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
I like to get the sheep ones.
Yes.
Bah,
Bah.
bah.
Bah. How are you? Welcome
We're
to El
extremely
Latino
bored
Ruido.
today.
Yes.
Estamos aburridos hoy.
I know my allergies are attacking me right now. Yes. I'm
No, on the
Happy
real.
day after April Fool's Day.
Yeah. Happy Fool's Day.
Yes, and I was going to make a drastic decision to leave El Latino Ruido. Pero NBC no me llamó, Fox no me llamó, Telemundo didn't call me, so I'm still here. April Fool's Day!
You're a day late.
I know, nobody
What
called
they say,
me.
a day late and dollar short?
Yeah. No me llamaron, they didn't call me. Not even, what is it? The CBS, ABC,
Eyewitness.
NPC, whatever.
ABC.
News 12 the Bronx. They called you, but you didn't pick it up.
No, they didn't. That's the thing. They called me the public broadcasting called me.
Bronx 12. Call me.
Called us here, the Latino Ruido.
So, how was your weekend?
anyway, the weekend was good. Very interesting. We're gonna get into it briefly in a minute. But how was your weekend, Johnny?
It was all right, quiet as usual. I was supposed to go to the Yankee game yesterday with my
¿Y qué
son-in-law.
pasó? What happened?
He said it was too cold. He didn't want to go.
Oh my God!
I kid you not, bro.
And
He
you
said,
lose the ticket.
He said, no, it was free tickets anyway.
Oh,
He
no,
goes,
but it
no,
doesn't
it's gonna be brick. I don't think I'm
No,
going. I
it
said,
shouldn't be. Come on.
Listen, the only way I was gonna go is because he was taking me because I'm not a Yankee fan. You know that.
Okay. Play ball.
I would have posted. I would have made some videos. Said, yo, I got
No
kidnapped.
way.
I'm at
Charlie,
Yankee
we
Stadium.
live on Charles Laloma.
Oh my God.
But Yankees lost anyway, so I'm happy.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna ignore that comment right now.
Oh, I'll say it again. The Yankees lost. I'm happy.
But it's okay. It's okay.
You gotta lose once at least. Damn.
Listen, it's okay because we're coming right back.
Coming right
We're
back.
coming right back with
Bro.
the next play, the next game.
Those guys
we're
are
gonna
as
win.
hot as coals. You kidding me?
Listen, everybody's-
Listen, they had to
Listen,
lose
you
one
just-
to get it back.
Johnny's happy because Soto is there.
No, I don't care. He don't pay me.
It makes no difference even if Soto was there. He's still not making 9 home runs. in one
It's
game.
true.
That's all right.
Ay, la bola.
All that
espérate.
money they
Listen,
switched
listen,
off. And
listen,
we got more
listen.
players.
The only legit home runs were there was from Judge
Oh.
They all legit.
using that new pregnant bat.
Ay, sports. Welcome to the
blame
Latino
it on-
sports section.
Blame it on the bat.
Of course, no, but on the serious side for 1 second, even
They have a
though
new bat. They have a new bat.
well, it's
They got
what
the
it is.
torpedo bat. They got the new torpedo bat. But he's blaming it on the bat.
No, listen. But if you listen for a minute,
Ay.
the sweet spot it's thicker if you can see it.
Yes.
But I mean, bottom line, you still got to hit the ball. But what it does it turns a regular hitter into almost a power hitter because now you get more power off the bat. Which is cool. Listen, it's approved. Listen, use it. Whatever works for you. I got no problem with that because
Johnny, you should get that. You should get that. That bat.
I got enough power. Trust me.
Remember when we was little? We played wiffle ball. We played wiffle ball. You had the skinny bat, and then they had the fat bat.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's different. You got to catch up with that wiffle ball. That wiffle ball will make circles around you, bro.
Yeah.
If you throw that thing right.
I used to love wiffle ball.
I have no problem with that bat because one, you have to get acclimated with it because one now, from my understanding, it has to shift the weight a little bit of the bat because you're putting a little more weight towards the middle. Towards the sweet spot. You can't put the middle because that's where the label is at.
Yeah.
But it brings it back closer to the hand, to the barrel.
Yeah.
So you gotta, I mean, it's just like steroids.
If
People
you don't
can be on steroids for 100 years, but you still gotta be able to hit the ball.
If you don't hit it hit it in the right spot.
At the end of the day, ladies.
No home run.
At the end of the day, ladies, as long as they know how to hit it.
Not even.
If you don't hit it in the right spot, no home runs.
No home runs.
You know, this show's gonna
Don't
be
make me go stick ball on you.
Listen, this show's gonna be shown on Pornhub. You're messing it all up for everybody, man. You little kids here.
My God. Hey, but we're not messing it up. But if you want to hire us for your birthday parties or anything like that, we'll be your hype people.
Adult parties, not for
yes.
children.
Let us know. Let us know. Call us here in
let
the
us
Latino
know.
Ruido,
Put the kids away.
and we'll be your hype people.
Yes. Welcome in, Denise.
welcome. But anyway,
I don't see anybody. Nobody's showing up in the screen.
Well, we on Charles Laloma. We're not on Latino Ruido. We on Charles Laloma.
Yeah, we are. We are in Latino Ruido?
No.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Not on
No? It's
Not
on
on
the
Facebook.
not on Facebook.
We on Charles Laloma.
Ay, Dios mío.
No, I'm on right here.
No, we are on
You guys
there.
have been banned. That's what it is.
I know. We've
guys are
been
not- you guys are
banned.
not-
Oh, there
You
we
guys
go.
are not good
There
enough.
we go. Yes.
Rosa,
Oh, no.
¿cómo tú
It
estás?
says-
Rosa.
Now it sells LDM Network.
No. I'm on our page, Latino Ruido.
I'm trying to get in there.
Ay, mira.
Because you're not
Wait,
down.
he's trying to get in there.
You're not down,
But anyway.
Bronx Papito.
Oh my
He's
God.
trying to get that in.
I can't get in.
But listen, talking about the weekend, it was at a very interesting weekend.
Yeah.
We went to see, because here in the Latino Ruido, we take very serious about our content and our facts, because we deal with facts. So
That's
we
a fact.
decided to take we decided
Yeah.
to take a little road trip, and we went to the movies.
The movies.
Yay. So we went to see Snow White.
But you know what? Next time,
Snow White.
Next time, let me know what the movie was.
The Snow White
Send me to the
movie.
wrong place.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna tell
God.
you what, that movie was porqueria.
Really?
Well, hi Rosa. Actually, the movie wasn't porqueria.
It was porqueria.
The actress was porqueria, yo. That Colombian chick, she was porqueria, yo.
Yeah.
I swear to
I'm
God, for
so
real, man,
disappointed
yo.
in Disney.
For her dissing Disney and whatever,
Well, I mean, yeah.
you know.
She wasn't that great.
Listen, she wasn't a great actress. First of all, they didn't trim down her eyebrows. And
Oh my
second
God.
of all,
Hi, Jimmy.
you know,
Jimmy
Tino
Jim.
sleep in the
That's it.
house.
there goes
Jesse.
Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? And second of all, what's her name? Wonder Woman, who was played the evil queen,
She
was
took
the best actress
thing ever.
in the whole
It
thing.
was the best thing ever.
She was a real actress.
And honestly,
Carter.
Yeah,
No,
no, not Linda Carter.
the girl that
The new Wonder Woman girl.
The new Wonder Woman.
There's no such thing as
But-
a new Wonder Woman.
no,
Yes.
but again in the new movie,
Well, in the new
movies.
movies, the new Wonder Woman, she is the evil witch.
And I tell you,
come on, man.
I mean, I was so disappointed, and it's true what we said last week. I mean, the whole animated about with the little people, and it was just so not.
Dopey
I
was
didn't feel
okay.
anything.
Dopey had
Well,
hair.
you know what?
Dopey had hair, and I thought that he was supposed to be bald.
That was a
Yeah.
$250 million Disney mistake.
And yes,
It was a big mistake, and their mistake was hiring the actress as Snow White, man.
Oh my God, he's
I
coming
swear
for
to
you,
God,
girl.
I'm going for her. You know why? First of all, her eyebrows was crazy thick. Yo, she looked like she had the caterpillars. She looked like she had the caterpillars from freaking Alice in Wonderland on her eyebrows, and then on top of that,
Papito's going in.
yo, she's terrible, man.
Tell me about it, bro.
And then she dissed Disney and tried to say the movie wasn't for her. No, you wasn't for the movie, all right? Because I bet you put a different straight. If you put, I swear to God, Selena Gomez there to play Snow White, she would have played the best Snow White there is. But you, or Ariana Grande, she would have played it. But you, huh?
I'm gonna, because sometimes it's not about it's about the story itself.
Yeah.
We agree both. Her acting was not that great.
Oh my God.
But the storyline, the whole way of they approached the whole Snow White story was boring.
It was.
And even though, and it's not the true story.
And they spent
Sometimes
too long
we're
in the
living
forest.
times right now that why still making it a fairy tale? Tell the real story. If you're gonna make and spend all this money,
that's why it's a movie. Hey, Apollonia.
Apollonia, vaya.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
man. My personal opinion, I thought that they should have done better, and they could have done better.
They could have.
Well, I can't say anything. I haven't seen the movie, so
when you
But
see
that
it,
was,
Johnny,
you know.
you're gonna be angry as well.
Listen, don't waste your
didn't say I was
money.
gonna
I'm
see it
sorry,
either.
Disney. I love you very much, and I love going to your parks. But listen, don't waste the money.
I'm
Don't waste the
disappointed
money.
in you, Disney.
Pero guess what? Then, dun, 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 you know how
Oh,
Latinos
yes.
do. You know how we
You know how we
Latinos
do? We do it Bronx style.
Yo, we do it Harlem way, al barrio. Mira.
2 for 1.
Listen, we sneak to the next theater.
The next one.
Shh, don't tell. Mira, don't tell nobody. No digan. Johnny, don't say.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
Yes, we did.
As
We
soon as the
sneaked.
movie Snow White finished, we
Snow
came out,
White
right?
finished, yes,
and I was
right.
like, oh my God, I gotta
Guess
go to the
where we went?
bathroom. And then I was like, wait a minute, the next showing is at 11:15. What time is
Yes.
it? It's 11. What?
What?
We went to see the lady in the yard.
The lady in the yard. I had a terrible experience.
No, you didn't have a terrible experience. Let me tell you. No.
First of all, hold on. I want to apologize for my two co-hosts for doing what they did. They broke the law. They
law.
cheated. This is not. We
got-
Latino Rudio and
didn't
LDM
expect
Network
that.
does not condone this activity.
We got VIP membership.
Yes, we walked
Right?
over to
We
the
could walk
VIP
into
section.
whatever.
So you did.
We
yeah.
can't.
you
And nobody knew.
And you snuck into the VIP section too.
Yes, and I put
Right
butter in
through
my
the front
popcorn.
door.
Keep digging yourself.
I put
deeper.
butter in my popcorn. Don't
Right
come
through
for
the
me.
front
Do
door.
not come for me.
I
put
paid
butter.
49 cents to watch both of those movies. 49 cents.
Ustedes son unos
Pero mira,
traqueteros.
no, Johnny, pero espérate, no, seriously, this is the serious part of the Latino
I
Huddle
had
today.
a bad experience.
¿Te asustaste?
No, mira, let me tell you, the movie is great.
It was a good movie.
I tell you guys to go see it. It's an amazing story that deals with what we're going through right now in our life, especially depression
Yes.
and
No, these-
things. No voy a decir nada because then I don't want to mess up the whole, movie
The butler
experience.
did it with the kitchen knife in
No,
the
but
face.
it
We're not
deals
gonna tell you all of it,
No,
but you need to
espérate.
go watch it. That's one thing
You
for
have
sure.
to go watch
but
it.
do not go watch
go
it
watch it.
in a freaking
Yes.
the hood, porque you
Ah,
definitely
right.
gonna get those
Papito's going in with
stereotypical
the
people
hood.
talking in the freaking movie
Papito's
theater.
going in with-
Stereotypical.
Pero Johnny, no, papito, hold. Pero mira, at the end of the day, that movie is great. I recommend it for us that been going through things and we, trying to be the best that we can right now. And I think whoever made the movie was an amazing director. The
Yeah.
whole cinematography. I mean, the way they presented it clicks. It clicks. And my personal opinion. So
Yeah.
What was the movie guys? The Ebert and
Cisco
Uber?
and Ebert,
Cisco. Okay, Uber.
not Uber.
Uber and Lyft.
Uber and Lyft.
Cisco,
right here, the movie.
Cisco, Uber, and Lyft.
movie.
Hi, Magda. Yo, listen. All I know, I had a bad
Hi, Magda.
experience. It was a typical, hood movie experience. You go in there. Yo,
not-
listen.
it was not
First
hood.
of all, the dude was
First of
sleeping
all, it's
already.
not- it wasn't
He
that hood.
Nah, it was not the spot. The people that was in there. He was sleeping right behind us. You hear him snoring. Then his girlfriend and her sister was talking like 50 miles per
That ever
hour.
happened to you guys?
So that means they were bored with the movie then, huh?
Oh my
No,
God! Now
they
there
were
was
drunk.
a movie.
They
They
were
were drunk. They were
They went to see
straight.
the movie drunk.
You ever watch drinking your juice in the hood type
like that.
people? Just like that. They was drinking the gin in the hood
And-
type people, and straight up, and
funny
then
thing-
the phone rang.
And she had a conversation.
and then she answered it.
She had a conversation, and then the guy said, "I gotta go to the bathroom.
He
I'll be
got
back."
up.
And he bust his butt
I
going
busted
down the
his
stairs.
butt.
So you
Oh
know me
my
with this
God.
face. I was like this, but
That got
I'm
me
sorry.
upset, and then
So-
and I'm telling you, I had a waste of
He's
time. Man.
traumatized,
I was
people.
traumatized. I couldn't watch the movie
He's
the way I
traumatized.
wanted to watch it,
He's
so I was
traumatized.
upset. You know,
Yeah.
like I like to enjoy a movie to watch it and I have somebody in the back talking on their phone and letting it ring for like almost a minute before you answer and say, hello, what's up, yo? Let's come on, donkey. Yo, donkey, you know, I'm in the movie theaters. Yeah, we watching the women in the backyard. And you know what I'm saying?
Calm down. Yo, he got mad.
That's what she did.
Pero mira, no, but it's true. I agree with you. So it was a little annoying, but the movie itself was very, very good. So I recommend it. We went to see it at 14th Street.
In Union Square. It's a beautiful.
That's it. We're not mentioning the name of the company.
Yeah, it's a beautiful theater, but
that
people
theater
was
called us.
messed up.
Yes.
Because we go there a lot.
But you know what? What's the best thing, Johnny? You ready? You ready?
Yes.
They have a bar.
They have a bar.
They have a bar.
That would be why those two drunks were sleeping behind you.
No,
I don't know.
He kept on dropping his bottle out of his jacket.
I think it was.
It kept on falling out. He dropped his bottle like 50 times. He got up to use the bathroom. We're not making this up. And then
is crazy.
instead of going down one step, instead of going down 2 or 3 steps, Dan fell. He fell on the first step.
On his butt.
On his first step. And then he wanted to talk to people like he was going to fight him. What are you making all this noise for? Man, it's you guys.
But, at the end of the day, it was a great movie. I recommend it. It's very, very good. It touched me. And when the movie finished, I was like, wow. So that's, was it Uber and Lyft movie review?
I'll watch it online.
You want that? Johnny's going to watch it online.
Why am I going to go pay to go to a movie when I got to listen to other people snoring and
I know, but it just happened. No, it wasn't it was just regular. No IMAX or anything. It was just regular.
No, it wasn't IMAX.
I'm not going to to go to a theater to listen to other people talk.
But it was.
If I gotta go to the bathroom,
listen,
pause it.
no. But tell you the truth, we've been into the movie. We've been to that movie theater multiple times, and it's been a wonderful experience. This was
we love it.
The worst experience I had there.
Yeah, and it's weird.
And
if it's not away from the city, then I'm not gonna go.
And then we tried the one that was on 42nd Street.
Oh, that's very ghetto.
But that one was way ghetto than the one we just came from. No. So we went back to ours.
It was ghetto.
It's a tourist trap.
Yeah, I know. It was ghetto. So anyway, we wanted to share that with you guys.
And no Colombia Snow White. She's whack.
Ain't no Colombia. Ay, Dios mío. But anyway, Johnny, what you got anything to share with us?
Nothing. Hey, Gina.
Gigi, we're still celebrating Gigi's birthday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to you celebrate your birthday one day? Now everybody celebrates for a whole month.
That's what we have to do.
Well,
because we have to.
One day?
And I want to give a special shout out to somebody here.
Happy birthday, Johnny!
Wait. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Oh, Johnny.
Prince Tony.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. She is awesome on the mic.
No, work on that.
Yo, straight
no
up.
me diga eso, Johnny, because me luzco. Then I'm gonna start showing off.
I'm dead serious.
I tell her that I tell her that 50
Bad Bunny,
times.
call me.
Forget Bad Bunny.
Who's hot right now?
No. Work on it. I'm telling you, work on it.
What? Who? BMI?
Listen, you can
What's
buy
the record labels right now?
A little studio.
Listen,
it doesn't cost much. I'm telling you, work on it.
Lisa says happy birthday.
Thank you.
LDM Radio, call me. LDM Radio, if you want,
It's right next door.
I know. That's why I'm just gonna go walk over there. Just listen. LDM Radio Records.
She actually does have an excellent voice. We've been in several concerts and we did karaoke.
Thank you, Gina.
She has an excellent voice.
But
but I swear to God, with some training,
even if you don't want
to be off the hook.
Training.
If you don't want to be a singer, you can do fill-in vocals at a studio.
Oh, I could be a background?
No, not even backgrounding. And I have a friend who does voiceovers and does fill-ins for songs, and she goes in and she gets $200-$400 a day.
That's dope.
Go there and just add like a harmony and stuff like that.
That's
and she doesn't have to go on tour or anything.
Welcome in, Jazzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jazz.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ahora me estoy luciendo.
No.
Lisa, Edie, Gigi,
I need to get a
guys.
booking manager. I need to get a manager. I need to get everything.
First. No.
No.
corral your singing voice first.
Oh, I have to get
Don't
my
look for no
goals together.
contracts just yet. Date quieta, no te
No,
luzcas.
no,
Por eso me
Oliver.
estoy luciendo, me estoy luciendo.
No, you
Me
can get a
estoy
contract,
luciendo.
yo. Start,
not yet,
start
not yet.
hard.
Pero
Listen,
mira, listen, go ahead.
we're going to take a break for a moment.
Ay, un
and
break.
we're going
Ay,
to be back
papi.
with a special
Papito se levantó.
guest.
Yes.
With our special guest.
Be right back.
Te veo.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Coming soon, Killer Within You by Charles Laloma will be available in hard copy or digital.
Hey, why you call me on the... What? Wait.
She was picking her nose.
We don't even have the mic.
You missed it, bro. She
I
had one
was
like about
picking
that
my
big
nose.
coming out of her nose.
But you know what? This is so how you caught us, right? But you know, this is how much we love you guys. We're so involved in you. We try to respond to your comments and stuff like that. So this is why. So my apologies, because that's not cool. Mira, me lo voy a meter la catra, espérate.
Uh-oh.
Me lo voy- Ay,
Now
ay,
she just lost it.
ay.
Se perdió.
It got lost
Se
in
perdió.
translation.
Now you got to wait till she digests it.
That digestion, Dios mío, wow. But no, listen, I hope that you guys to see, you know, the promo, the trailer for our special guest. He's an amazing person. He's a producer. He's a good friend. He's just, you know, a jack of all trades.
Thank you, Magda.
And we are so proud of him.
Yes.
I'm very proud and very honored to work with him. Thank you to Johnny who brought me in. And I'm so proud of this person right now. And I just want to please help me welcome. He's a producer.
He's the producer, the owner.
The owner, wait.
A Papi Chulo.
A Papi Chulo. He's killing it.
Yes,
Pero
he is.
mira, let's add to that an author.
Yes.
So let's
and
welcome
Charles
Laloma. Woo!
Hello.
Ay, mira.
Espérate, you got the Latino Rudio printout.
Ay, Dios mío, métete eso allá atrás.
Your weekend recap. Today in Latino Rudio.
Oh my
guys,
God,
hi,
welcome.
guys,
I think
I
that,
got
wait a
so-
minute, we should do like shuffle time. You should be in the middle. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we should
thought
be-
since a girl, you know, to
We should have
middle,
we should have
in the
the
middle.
chocolate in the middle and the white cookie
what's this?
outside.
The Oreo.
Oops, Oreo.
Yeah, it's Oreo.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oops,
the Oops
Oreo.
Oreo.
Welcome to your show.
Welcome to
Charles.
your show.
How we doing, everyone? How we doing, everyone?
This is Mr. Charles Laloma. Let's give it up for him. Let's give
Yes,
it up.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you. guys.
Author, producer, dad, husband, friend.
De todo.
todo. Just don't ask me for money.
Yeah.
Yes.
I,
All right.
I had to make sure you guys were like pretty much the first people that are gonna be.
Absolutely.
seeing my
We're
book,
honored. We're
you know?
honored.
We are so honored.
Yes.
Listen, I was, when you mentioned that you were going to do this, I was kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe it that you were actually like have time to actually like sit down and just pin something and your thoughts and your ideas and stuff like that. How, I mean, what inspired you? What made you like, you know what, let me just write this. Let me write something.
Well, to jump on your thing, it didn't happen overnight. This has been something in my brain for a few years, maybe 6 years, 7 years. But I never bring it out.
Right.
I just wrote it. Like it was one day that someone said something, and I just started writing for the heck of it, just to get it out of my brain. I wanted to do it as a movie, but then this year has been a lot of changes in my life. So I said, you know what? I think it's time. So I was like, let me just write it as a book.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Magda.
Ooh, a book signing day. That would be great. That's a good idea.
Well, I was going to leave it for the end, but I'll say it here in Latino Ruido. Next Saturday, April 12th, watch out for it. We are going to be sending for a book signing. You guys will be actually can buy the book there, and I'll sign it for you and everything else. And whoever buys the book on that date
Right.
will be the first to be available for the second book.
Oh, espérate.
Because
Wait.
a lot of people don't know. Yes, this is a 3-part crime book.
Ay, Dios mío. Uy,
trilogy.
ay, Dios
Yes.
mío. Espérate. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, when, where, what happened, when, what did it happen? ¿Y qué hizo? ¿Qué? ¿Lo que pasó?
The book.
Can't tell you that. You got to read the book. Gotta read the book.
I'm so intrigued because you know when they said first, second part, third part, you know.
Yep.
Ugh.
Each
Oh my
part,
God.
continues. It's not like second part. What the heck that's got to do with it?
Right. So
Right.
It continues from the first one to the last one. The last one is actually the one that I'm writing now. The first 2 parts, I already had it.
Okay.
Wow,
much.
interesting,
Nice,
interesting. So tell us more about the book. What is it about?
Well,
I mean, can you just give us a little
thank
hint?
you, I hear.
Can you give us a little hint?
Well, the book is about a New York police detective gets together with an FBI agent to find a serial killer that's been killing men.
Wow.
Not to give so much into it, they get together, and the book is going to throw you from one suspect to another.
Oh my God.
I do put clues in there, but if you read it without the imagination, you might miss the clues.
Oh my God.
So,
I'm
This is one
so
of those books
intrigued.
that you're gonna you have to immerse yourself into it,
yeah.
and you basically become a
you-
character in the book. See, those are the books that I like to read.
And each character, well, except for the agent, but each character does have a part where they talk about them a little bit.
Wow, that's amazing, and I think that you know, when you go in depth about the character, sometimes you know we see movies or we read books and we're like, I wonder what was them, like what's their story, a specific character. So if we are able to read that's wonderful.
Yeah, this.
You know, I love that. You know, like crime. You know, clues.
Thank you.
Mind-bending
You
clues.
know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and to give a little more depth into the book, some of the parts were based on cases that I've been or heard.
Okay.
Interesting.
So-
And you know what? I'm glad that you mentioned that because not a lot of people know you have a background in law.
Yes.
You know,
Not that he's broken the law. He's
So,
been,
mira,
he's been on the good side of the
listen.
law.
Well, I did because I did what Mike and Evie did. I did sneak into
Yes.
other movies when I was young.
Yeah, but
that was when I was young.
Yeah, but that was for research.
Yeah, that was for research.
That was
That was
research.
research. It was
They just
research.
did it because they
The,
wanted to
the
do
last
it.
time I did it was when Valentine's in the Bronx was open. So that was a long time ago. I was,
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
But I, you know, I'm glad that you mentioned that because not a lot of people know that you have that background. And
Yes.
do you think that it was easy to because you've been in the field, you've been you know, in courts and all your experience through the years? Was it easy for you to tell the story? To, you know, was there a lot of research done?
well, the research wasn't so much because I was the researcher myself. You know, I was part of it. But to tell the story, that was kind of hard because how do you tell someone else in words what you see? You know what I mean? It's like, it was kind of hard. So with that said, in the book, there are words that are kind of big. Like, you know, I don't say, oh, he talked. I say he spoke or he speaks.
Right.
So
That makes a big difference.
yeah, even in the book,
It does. It really does.
there is parts where I do say, you know, like one of the murder, he feels the drill, the sound of a drill grinding through the air, which is, I said, it takes the hair, the back of his neck stands, but it's not what he thinks. So I try to use the imagination. I can probably read.
Yes, please
something
do.
here.
Yes, please do. Read us a little part of
Yes, just a little.
the killer within us.
All right, so here's one that says, the streets of New York were quieter than usual, a heavy fog creeping through the alleyways, shallowing the flickering streetlights. A man paused, took a deep breath, and glanced behind him, seeking something off, but in the chill of the night. But the streets were empty. He didn't see the figure behind him, not at first. The tall skeleton blended simply into the mist, moving with a quiet, unnatural grace.
Why?
So, in other words,
I'm scared
somebody
already.
was following him.
Right.
I'm scared.
So, Thank you.
Very.
I got claps.
Hi, wow. And can we have a live audience?
Wow.
Hi, guys.
I get it.
We got all these
We
live
get to please
audience.
here, bro.
I get it. Y'all save money by taking the table out and putting sound
That's
effects.
what it
Yes,
was. That's
it's
what it
true.
was.
Oh, okay.
It's
We-
true.
It was a trade-off.
Listen, we do all that we can do. Oh, we got laughs.
We got a laugh track.
Yeah,
No,
but
that sounds interesting,
Yeah.
and you know, it's so hard to write, or even a movie, or anything, or show. It's hard to keep the reader locked
Engaged,
in,
yes.
engaged in what you're writing, or any, and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you feel, are you a little afraid that people might not be interested in reading books? Because lately, with social media, with AI, with things like that, I don't see a lot of people reading books. Are you kind of a little,
I'm a book person.
Yeah.
But actually, I did research for that because I was afraid of that too.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, more books are being sold, and digital books are being sold.
Yes.
Hey,
Um,
good.
Yeah.
I still see a lot of people with their Kindles reading on the train and stuff like that.
So I was afraid of that.
Yeah.
Which I was thinking, we had another project that I was going to do. This book was actually going to be, how they call that podcast where it's talking. Like it's,
Yeah, it's like
a story.
a storytelling type of
Yeah, we were going to do it like that. But maybe you can also sell it on Kindle. Well,
an audiobook. Is
yeah,
that what they call audiobook?
something like that.
Audiobook,
Yeah.
yes.
Actually, I am happy to say the first one to bite was Barnes and Nobles.
And that's
Oh
big.
my God!
That's big. That's
Barnes
big.
and Nobles is the one that, if you can see in the bottom, they're the ones that published it. They're
Oh
the
my
ones
Awesome.
God!
working
I'm
with
Awesome.
gonna cry. Oh my God! That's amazing.
Ay, mantequilla.
Ay, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
And like I said, it's
Oh.
been months. Because I figured I'm stingy, so I was gonna learn how to publish it by myself.
Hey, listen.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Cover.
Exactly.
I would have stapled it like back in the days. I would have done
Listen.
something.
With the glue.
We could have done. Hey,
No, but
arts and crafts.
What I like about that book, see, I don't have many favorite authors. My favorite author is an author named Tom Clancy.
Right.
He does about warships and stuff, and he uses actual assets,
Right.
actual ships and scenarios and stuff. But what his books are thick. What it does, he explains things in the beginning, builds up to everything, and then everything just blows up.
Oh my God.
So now, which is what I like about this book, because you're explaining it and you're paying attention to detail. So when you start getting into the cookery, basically,
Right.
now you don't have to go back and say, "Oh, what the hell was this?" No, you already know it because you read it.
Because
So
you
now
read
you're
it
feeling
already.
it. That's
And
the way
I
to do
think
it.
it's gonna, like we mentioned just a few minutes ago, I think it will engage everyone
I think it
into
will.
like, oh my God, it's this person. No, it's the cook. No, it's Don Toño from the corner. No, it's the Chinese restaurant
The
owner.
Limbe lady.
You know, the Limbe lady.
Here's a little back thing about the book.
Right.
The ending, even though I wrote this pretty much years ago,
Right.
the ending with these past couple of months, I changed it more. That Barnes and Noble was like, okay, even my wife said enough.
Oh my God, no way.
I didn't like the ending because,
Right.
and then I had to step back because I had a couple friends like Will Davis, my wife, and one of my other friends who said, the reason why you don't like it is because you're the one that wrote it and read it, so you understand the clues.
Right.
Right.
So he was like, give it to me, give it to me. And he read it, he was like, he said, you son of a gun. I did not think of that.
Oh my
So,
God.
Yeah,
you know,
baby.
thank you.
Yeah, baby.
You're not gonna. Now, I'm telling you, the clues are there. If you see it, you're gonna know it. But if you
This is so
miss
exciting.
it, you're gonna blame someone else.
Right. Exactly.
So it is around there, and I did it on purpose. But the ending also, I changed it to modify these years.
Right.
Right. Right.
Where,
You have to bring it up
What's
to
going
closer
up
to the
date.
present as possible.
Up
Yeah.
to date, yeah.
so, just a little thing. You might feel sorry for the killer.
Ay,
Your mic.
ay bendito. Aww.
You might, just a little bit.
Ay bendito.
little
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Pero,
You know, when you were talking about that, it reminded me of. Well, you remember the movie the Bone Collector with Denzel
right,
Washington?
right.
Correct.
I didn't know that there was a TV series
Yes.
called oh God, I forgot it.
Was it,
damn.
what?
something Walter Rhyme.
Yeah. I remember.
Something book, the book collector. I started watching it yesterday, a few episodes, and bro, I was thinking about that as you were talking about your book.
Yeah.
So it reminded me of that.
I base my writing off of people like I probably could say Harrison Ford, but movie wise.
Right.
But there was a movie many years ago which never really made it,
Right.
called Dress to Kill.
I think I've heard of it.
I've
heard of it.
Old movie. It was
Yeah.
a female that was killing. Changed. It was really a man that had double things.
Right, like
So
Dual
multiple
personality.
personalities.
So the movie was no good, but I seen what they were trying to,
Right.
like 10 minutes in the movie, you already knew who was killing.
Oh my God.
I didn't like that. But then I watched a movie with the guy from
Which one?
Oh God. What's his guy's name?
Oh, Magda saw that.
Hey Mac, thanks. The guy from Footloose, what's his name?
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. He made a movie where he was after a serial killer, and it turned out to be he was his own serial killer.
Oh yes,
It's
I
an
know.
old
Oh
movie.
my goodness, yes, I know which one. Oh,
Movie
my
was
God.
not that great.
It'll
I'm not
come
gonna
to me.
lie.
It'll come to me.
But the making you think,
Yeah.
was
See,
it good?
the idea of a lot of these movies that don't turn out right is the idea was there, but the execution was
Right.
off.
So I
When you
based it on
execute
that.
your idea, they did it in a way that didn't reflect the
Right.
idea.
Right.
But did you base it, since you have, the background in law, did you base it on a particular case that you might have worked, or somebody in the
not
corner
really.
that you knew, or family member?
No, trying to get some gossip out of here.
Listen, you know us Latino, we always has that uncle
El
that be
bochinche.
doing bad things.
No, I just took bits and pieces of things that I liked about.
Right.
I know it's kind of hard to say you liked about a death case, but just some things that I was like, oh, if that wasn't there, I would have never known. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I took little things like that and made my own story. But there is one part, even in the back, it says, the mystery deepens as they ponder the identity of the predator. The only clue that's chilling is a note saying, they took my heart, so I took theirs.
Wow.
And see,
Ay, Dios mío, now I'm
you can
thinking.
interpret that in so many different ways.
Yes.
Well, that part I
Wow.
did take from a case in Reading, Pennsylvania, where a person sent a heart to a family member and said, she
Wow.
took mine, so I took hers.
Wow.
So that part
You see?
of that,
Ay, Dios
I put it
mío.
in.
I was just thinking, see how different you can take it?
Right.
When you said that before this, I was thinking about an emotional heart.
Right.
You went physical.
Right. So it can
that's
go so
crazy.
many different ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, this is so
Yes.
exciting. I'm like so
I'm not gonna
I can't
tell you
wait.
everything. It's
I
part
can't
of the
wait
book.
to read it.
I can't wait to read it.
The book is
can.
there, and I want to shout out, like I said, to my my wife, my son. Even my son read it.
Bendito.
Nerda Rican Lewis' mom read the first chapter,
Right.
and she's like, I gotta read the rest. And she's like a junkie now. She keeps going.
Ay, Dios mío. Está como, olvídate.
So
Ay, ay.
So that's gonna be my book. I haven't read a book in years.
Me neither. Me
And
neither. That's
I'm
why.
definitely- I'm definitely gonna read this one.
Me neither. It's been a minute, and I used to be a book nerd. Like I used
Yes.
to, and now with social media and everything, it's like I don't know what happened.
We just get away from reading. You have people
Right.
telling you the story, but when people tell you a story, even an audio book and everything, things get lost in translation. Because when you're reading it, now you're there by yourself. Now you're reading it to yourself in your own words, and then you translate it into what the voices that they might be speaking it in their dialect. So now you get immersed. Anybody can tell me a story or whatever, because yeah, okay, fine, but you're not gonna feel it. It's nothing beats reading.
And
Nothing
it's a
beats
good
reading,
thing
I'm
that you
telling
said that. And plus, when you said about the heart thing, I made the book to make it you have a different story between what he
Exactly.
is
That's-
going to
wow,
take. And that's the reason
interesting.
why I wrote it.
Interesting.
We'll take it our own way.
And then
That's
at
way
the
it's
end, of
supposed to be.
course, at the end, you're going to get there.
Everything gets together, yeah.
But you're going to have a different meaning.
Right.
He probably be thinking the first person he thought about was this person. But the first
Right.
person you thought about was that person.
Exactly.
And that's the reason why I
Yep.
did it.
But what's good, see, 'cause
Interesting.
everybody goes their own way, but
Right.
at the end, we meet at the finish line.
And you might smack the person and be like, what I didn't, you might do that.
It might happen.
Like Magda just said, reading does give you different visions because you're immersed. It's just you and the book.
Exactly.
A lot of times when you're listening to somebody talk to you in audiobook, you're doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at TV, you're playing a game, reading your own email. Then you go, "Whoa, stop! I gotta rewind it." So if you have to keep rewinding it, you're losing something in translation.
There's also a little comedy here and there because I am a comedian, so I threw a little.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
But,
we mentioned to mention that besides, he have a lot of.
A lot of bells.
Yes, he had a lot of bells under his belt or his belly. Oh
so,
no,
belly,
I just messed up. He
does different things. He's
yes, he does.
But the comedy is to embrace the character.
Yes.
To show the bonding of the character.
It breaks monotony. And, sometimes what you want to do, you want to throw some people off, but not too far off where they can't come back.
Right. Well, there is one part that I throw them completely off, and then I try to bring them back to make them forget what I was trying to tell them.
And I think that's the best thing of an author. Anybody who writes
that gets your creative juices and your brain flow going, and you'd be surprised. People are gonna come out. Oh shit!
Thank you. Yes.
No, but it's
like my dad used to say, I'm a jack of all trades, but but a master of none.
Exactly.
And I tell and at first, off script, off the book.
Right.
My dad told me that at first I thought that was bad, but then I realized what he was trying to tell me was learn a little bit about everything, so you would never be not knowing what's going on. Yep. So
interesting. Do you think that's your message that you want people to take away from this book? What you just said now, like to
this
think about?
book, my message mostly on this book is to always look at things in a different eye, and in a different way, but always in this book, embrace what you have.
Wow.
Because there's certain parts in this book that might make you, feel sad and everything, but it's to bubble the thing up into the end.
Yeah.
We're gonna be sad.
Work up to the end. What this is gonna do is gonna play with your emotions.
Yes.
That's what it is. And I guarantee you, a lot of people are gonna feel that they're in the book. That they were the characters.
I think because the way you're explaining it,
that's what makes.
I'm already intrigued. I'm already like I can't wait to read it because I want to know what's going on.
No.
Because I love that. I love that.
That's the entrometida in you.
That's
listen, Latinos, we entrometidos.
I'm intrigued. I can't wait to start reading it because it's been a long time since I've read a book and I really want to get back into it, but you don't see much to read anymore.
Right. You don't, and I think it's like I mentioned before. Sometimes, and I know Charles said that he was a little scared. Everybody's so into visualizing and visual this and make it easy and just click a button and it's there. Yep. Sometimes people, I'm sorry to say, but they're lazy. They're like they don't have the time. They don't want to pick up that book. They don't want to have the imagination fluids run. Why I went?
Let your imagination run.
Look, I got excited.
She said the microphone was wrong.
You know what it is? You got her nervous. You go, oh my God, he's an author, and I'm scared. Oh my God, I'm intimidated.
But you can tell that I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Magda's a good. She knows how to weed out scammers.
Your mind is
See, the thing is, when your best visualization of things comes from you, not somebody else's vision. Right. You're gonna draw your own imaginations from this. You're gonna get your imagination going. Your brain.
I don't know. Como que Johnny makes me feel like he's already in the book.
No. No, because
did you read the book?
It's like
Twilight Zone.
It's like with music. I can listen to people singing a cappella all day long if you're a good singer. That's why I love opera.
Right.
Yeah.
I love voices. And when I can sit there and we can listen to the same exact song, and it takes us three different places. That's a great storyteller.
Yeah.
That's basically what I do here is
and immerse yourself
comedy.
In it. And that's what the thing is with a good book. When you can go in there and you just travel and you can't wait to keep reading it, and you have to go, oh my God, I got to stop. No, I got to keep going. I got to stop. No, I got to keep going.
Listen.
That's what makes a good book.
Yeah,
definitely.
So far, people that I let read the first chapter or so, they was like, okay, I got to know what's going on now. Because I'm
intrigued right now, and I haven't even.
My wife is the
I'm
only
like-
one. She's a hard critic. She was like, "You were throwing me all over the place. I don't like that."
Yes, we women don't like that.
They don't like that.
Pero mira, no, Charles. But I wanted to know, what is that you in the on the cover of the book with your hoodie?
Actually,
Is that you in the hoodie, walking in the hood?
Actually, the cover is a funny thing about the cover. The cover I wrote down on the mysterious man. You know, to see why images pop up.
Right.
They kept putting these people with hood and all this. So I'm like,
Ay Dios, pero ¿qué es eso?
this is actually a Photoshop of 4 different photos that I made.
Oh my God! AI.
I wish I could have done that, but I used the face of someone and then I just darkened it
Right.
up. The hoodie is actually funny. The hoodie is one of the ones that we sell on our show.
Hey.
Listen, using your own product.
And then you can tell
That's what we do.
if you look at the face and you look at the arm is built. The face don't look that built.
I know, it's true.
It's two
What's
different-
going on? What's going on?
So, and then of course, New York City in the background.
There you go. Yeah.
'Cause it's the
where
best
is
city in the
great,
world.
Wig. Oh, he not here.
She don't hear. She don't hear.
He
No,
not here.
she-
The old man.
The hombre, Don Tito. Don
Tito's
Tito's
not here.
Don Tito's in the book.
No, he's chilling with Doña Monsi right now.
I know. I bet you they did it.
I know they
I
did.
bet you they did it.
I know they did.
They're the killers.
No, they didn't do that. They did it.
Listen, guys.
No, they did
got
it.
killed right away. They got
No,
killed right
they
away.
did
Guys.
it. They're doing it now.
Guys, get the book, and we're gonna discuss. We're gonna
Yeah.
discuss among ourselves.
And
and
look
we're
out for
gonna
the
discuss
dates,
book.
the date and the time.
April
For the
12th.
books,
April 12th. I was looking up
for the book signing.
So the flyer will be going up later on tonight. I just wanted to make sure people from Latino Rudio hear it first.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
we
much.
are honored.
We are so honored. Oh my God.
And here's I got dirty my pants. But
Oh.
here's another FYI that people won't know unless you watching Latino Ruido. The characters here, I wanted not the characters themselves, but the names of the characters.
Right.
I wanted to keep some people that from my life alive.
Interesting.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So one of the
Interesting.
characters' name is Isabel Simmons, who's a reporter. Isabel is my mom's name.
Oh,
So I wanted to keep
wow,
her
that's
in there.
wonderful.
Okay.
That's beautiful, though. It's beautiful.
The
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
detective is called. His name is Jose Perez, who is my dad, Jose Perez.
Wow.
So I wanted to keep his
wow.
name up alive. One of the victims is called. His name is William Gonzalez, who's my best friend who passed away with cancer.
Oh,
And
my
Sorry to hear that.
condolences to his
Yes.
family and to
and
you.
the investigator who does all the back work for the detectives and the FBI agent
Yes.
is Hector Nunez, who's my best friend who passed away of alcohol poisoning.
Oh, man.
wow.
So this was my way of keeping their name alive.
Okay.
as well.
And being part of
So-
something that is meaningful. I mean, this is a big accomplishment, Charles.
Pay tribute to your people. Yeah.
Yeah, besides anything, I know us living here and surviving and our family and our kids and stuff. I mean, that's a big accomplishment, Charles, and I'm very, very proud. I'm very proud.
And the characters, some of the characters are what the word says on your show, Latino.
Latino,
Exactly,
viste, we
exactly.
represent here. That's
You know,
it.
The captain,
We're
she's
making
Latina.
noise.
The captain
You,
is
Ay,
Latina.
viste la Latina.
Amy mentioned something about AI.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I have that I don't like, well, one of the few things that I don't like about AI,
What you don't like about AI?
no creativity.
No.
I'm telling
It's
you,
true.
I'm telling the
It's
AI
true.
what to do, and it's doing it for me.
Yes.
You're not messing with your brain. Your brain is not. People are gonna be born without brains one of these days.
Yeah, I tried the AI for
It's uncertain
For like the
things.
character? And,
no for the not the character for the intro video.
Right.
Right.
It gave me something totally different.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought I was saving time, and since I edit all my videos and do my own intro, the intro that you
Yes.
see,
Right.
that was me that did it.
And that's wonderful intro, people.
I'm like, no, I wanted something because that was actually the intro to the movie.
okay.
So
Wow.
and all I did was
You got a
change
sneak
my
peek here, folks.
the ending. That's all I did.
You got a sneak peek.
That's
Oh
all I
my
did.
God, that's
I mean,
amazing. That's
there's
amazing.
there's no more originality and stuff. Now AI is taking over everything. People making big money on AI and just sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah,
Telling
but
AI what to do.
you know, there's still people out there that have, passion and they have creativity.
Yes,
And
yes.
and they want to tell a story and keep you engaged and make you wonder and
Yeah,
make
I
you
can't
happy and just like skirt, but then at the same time you get.
The only way I would
it makes you go through the seasons.
The only way I would have somebody else tell my story is if it's hard for me to get out and I can explain it to someone the way I see it and they interpret it for me, and like in other words, I'll throw the puzzle at them and they'll just put the pieces together for me and then give it to me.
Isn't
and then
that called ghostwriters?
You know,
like ghostwriters.
There are ghostwriters.
Exactly.
And there, believe it or not, some of the ghostwriters are also work for the publishers.
Yes.
Like Barnes and Nobles, I send them the script and I said, how do you like it? They'd had one of the ghostwriters.
Ay. Mira, espérate. Ay.
I have done bios for singers.
Mira, I got scared.
I got scared for a little bit.
Mira,
right?
I got scared. You see? The book is ready. The book is hot, caliente. Ready to come out.
But there are people like Barnes and Nobles and Amazon that will read it and let you know some of the spelling is wrong, or maybe you want to go this route. So there are some of them.
Oh, that's great. Okay,
and lucky,
I like that. I like
knock on wood. The only thing they did when they proofread mine was a couple of commas I left. But they was like the script itself. They were like they told me, "What are you talking about? The ending was good." I'm like, I don't know.
I'm so indecisive.
I'm like, like again. I thank my wife because my wife was like, Mandalo, she thinks she's Puerto Rican now. She's like,
that's right.
She said, send it, Manda. I was like, you mean Mandalo? She said, yes.
Oh my God.
But I'm looking forward to this book.
I am looking forward to it. Thank you. And espérate, listen, I must say, if you turn the book around, check it out. Check out that picture. Check out that picture of Charles.
That was a year ago or 2 years ago that we did that.
Charles is looking sharp.
He cleans up well.
He cleans up well.
And again, that wasn't my idea. I didn't want to put a picture, but they said we have to put something.
Yeah, no. And then people get to know you.
It looks distinguished.
People get to know you.
It looks good. It looks good. That's gonna be.
But it will be on sale. But I want the people to do the meet and greet to get the first copies, and then it will be online for sale. Digital wise, I'm trying to figure it out first because I'm one of those guys that if I can get it for free, I'm gonna try. So digital, I'm scared.
Why not?
Yeah, I know, because people be like downloading.
Yeah, because you have to have the right person reading it.
And not only that, I'm like,
put it digitally.
Does it? Do you download it and you can share it to someone else? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the. I don't know. We gotta look into that.
So I'm not gonna do digital yet, but it is gonna be on the copy. Where if you want to lend a book, I guess you can lend the book. But at least I know. You're not sending it to 300 people all at one time.
I hear you. No, definitely.
Until I figure it out. If it's safe, then I'm going to go digital as well.
Oh, definitely.
And
so
the only reason I'll do digital because I already got people from LDM Radio talking about they want the book, but they live in Netherlands.
Oh my God, yeah, definitely.
So people like that definitely need a digital.
Yeah, they sure do.
I don't know how digital books nowadays look.
I don't even know.
But if it is anything like us, because for y'all guys that don't know, LDM is called Laloma Digital Magazine.
That's right. That's
wow,
right.
Mira, we're learning. Mira,
you did start as a magazine.
Let me write this down because yo no sabía.
The part was you flip the page with your finger on your phone.
Yeah.
So it was like a real magazine. Well, so I don't know if it's the book is like that. Don't.
That would be cool though, man.
I don't know if it's like that.
That would be cool. You're going to
research. Let's research.
No.
Let's research that. That's great.
I mean, I would think that if the book does well, Barnes and Noble will probably approach you.
No, they did. They asked me about the digital, and we're going to be speaking about meet and greets in other places. But I said I wanted to do. I want to do it here first.
I am so happy.
Make a short video of the book, making them wait. Oh, it is, and we have a little video again that we'll play when we leave.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
shout out
wonderful.
to Mike. Mike is our engineer today in the background. Round Papito in the house. He's learning the background.
Thank you so much. But you know what? At the end of the day, Charles, I'm so happy. I am proud.
Absolutely.
I am very proud. I wish you the best, and not even if you are the best in all you do. I'm so happy, and I'm ecstatic. So happy, and I can't wait. I can't wait for April 12th, guys. April 12th. Yes. April 12th. Yes. Please put that in your calendar. come by.
Come on by.
Purchase the book.
And not only
get it
me,
signed
but
by Mr.
I think she'll be here. Papito will be here.
I'll be here.
He'll be here.
I'll be here.
So you get to meet some of the people from the network as well. So
Yeah.
it's not just me going to be here. But also, I just want to say, I know a lot of people I kept saying, I'm probably going to do a book. They were like, yeah, that's great. Go ahead. You know what I mean? Because that person.
You shut them down.
No, but that person was me. No. Yeah, I was like, sure you are. Sure you are. You keep lifting the pen, but you're not writing nothing down. It took a
Listen,
point.
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah,
It even took
definitely.
a point where I did the book in the train when I was like, and he's running down the street. I had to record because you know when that moment that you have something in your brain,
Right.
I was like, oh, so I know people were looking at me on
That
the,
is
on the train like,
you see how you
who's this
get
guy?
inspired by things. You know, it doesn't matter. You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but see, the thing is, whenever
a rat eating a pizza.
whenever you do get
You know what
something
I
in your
will.
mind,
Thank you, Mac.
whenever you get something in your mind, you have to record it.
Well, I wasn't doing that.
Nine times
That's
out of 10,
why.
it gets lost.
It's true.
Right.
It's
I wasn't
true.
doing that. So I was waking up at night, writing
Yeah.
it down, looking at someone walking down the street, and I'm like, he's walking with a limp, and the guy walks with, you know. So
Yeah, definitely.
That's amazing. That's
Even
amazing.
if you don't use that guy walking with a limp.
oh no, there's a lot
But
of stuff
that's-
that I did
but
not
I'm saying-
use. That
That'll,
is so true.
That's
That'll be
a lot of things.
that'll be your different point.
Right.
Use that for something, or use. He was doing something.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
It didn't have to be the limp, but he could be doing something.
Yeah, because
You know?
that's the reason why it winded up to 2 books.
Right.
And then I looked at the second book, and I'm like, no, you know
there's
what? I
more,
can get
there's
3
more
out
to
of it.
come.
There you go. Listen.
There's
So-
more to come. So I can't wait. Thank you so much for stopping by.
thank
Well,
you.
wait a minute.
Yes.
¿Qué que stopping by? Espérate. He
Thank you for coming out of the
yeah,
office.
coming out of the office,
right.
you know. But thank you so much. We are very proud of you. And this is I'm so happy, and I'm ecstatic. I can't wait.
Thank
Yo
you,
no puedo
thank you.
Ya yo voy a estar. I'm like, I know who did it.
And now we can add another thing. Charles Laloma,
Yes.
author
Yes.
Hopefully,
and movie maker.
book of the
Oh.
year.
Oh,
That book of the-
a Barnes and
but
Noble
that's-
bestseller.
Barnes and Noble
Hey,
Barnes.
bestseller.
listen, that's
Call
not
us.
far-fetched.
That's-
Because remember, a lot of good books are not coming out lately. You used to see that all the time on the news. This is coming out. This is what coming.
Yeah, now
You
it's
don't see
not
that
the
As long
same,
as 5
so-
people buy my book, I know I didn't waste it. You know.
Listen.
Listen, you're
I'm
gonna get
good.
more than that.
No, we're gonna get more than that. We're gonna get share.
Yes.
Let everybody know
Yes.
that this is a good
We'll be
good
posting
book.
on the
It's a
page and
good
share the
book.
page
It's an
and
amazing
everything.
book.
Yes. And the
You
title
know?
says it all.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Killer Within.
The killer within.
'Cause everybody has a killer within
Exactly.
Eso estaba bien within.
them. You know,
Yep.
especially the females when they get mad.
What?
Yes.
No te
'Cause
apures,
we-
yo lo mato.
Or once a month.
Put
or once
it
a month.
within. Put it within.
Right? Oh, hey, that's a different type of book. That's a nighttime book.
No, that the killer.
Oh, I thought you said put it
killer.
within.
You know,
Yeah,
'cause
that's what I got.
I got put it
shadows,
within.
the shadows.
Porque tú sabes que ella no está ni fresca.
Yeah.
The shadows,
Well,
the shadows.
Well, in this book, there's no balls.
Oh, all right, that's it. Second part gotta have balls.
All right, thank you guys.
Listen,
Thank you so much, Charles.
thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. And remember, we'll be having the book signing on the 12th, Saturday. We'll let
So
you know
check
exactly
it out.
times and
Stay
place and
tuned.
everything, right?
Stay tuned. So information is gonna be in the page.
Yes.
Thank you, thank
Have
you.
a good night, everyone. Thank you for showing up.
Woo!
Coming soon, Killer Within You by Charles Laloma will be available in hard copy or digital.